I audit multiple Klaviyo accounts every week, and I've been able to spot very common mistakes that I see all the time across different brands and industries when it comes to email design. You see, email design is one of the most important aspects of email marketing because it's kind of the first impression people get. And here, we're going to talk about not only making sure your emails are beautiful from a aesthetics and branding perspective, but most importantly, that they're optimized for conversions, as many conversions as possible. So with that being said, let me dive right into the 3 easy email design fixes to optimize your email conversions right there, all right? Because your emails are not underperforming because of your offer. It's mostly, in most cases, because of your designs. Most brands clutter their emails with too much text, unnecessary visuals, and distractions that kill conversions. The solution is clarity, right? It's kind of the undermining, kind of underlying backbone concept is clarity when it comes to high performing email designs. Here we've got a couple of examples. This email is beautiful, looks really nice, but it's also optimized for conversions. Everything is above default here. The transitions, the text is easy to read, and it's just like very skimmable and just easy to consume, right? Whereas here, this is a novel. This is a wall of text. I'm not going to read this whatsoever, especially on my mobile, which is like the device that most people open their emails with. This is just too much, right? Just going to be to give a glimpse of what we're going to talk about right now. All right. So yeah, here are 3 design fixes that will instantly increase clicks and, most importantly, sales. First is make it easy to read. You see, people don't read emails. People don't read. They scan emails, right? They just go through it, they just skim through it. If they cannot grasp your message, the angle, the offer of the email within 3 seconds, they will move on, right? So common mistakes we see all the time: big blocks of text that overwhelm readers, tiny fonts that are really hard to read on mobile, and poor formatting that makes emails feel cluttered. In this case, for example, it's just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of CTAs, a bunch of text in here. It's not really skimmable, which is the key word here, skimmable, right? It just sucks, to be honest with you, right? So what you should do instead is use short sentences and clear headers. For effortless skimming, you should use proper spacing to make content easier to digest. So use like white spaces, break down your paragraphs into multiple paragraphs instead of having a novel, again, a wall of text and just a huge paragraph. Again, people don't read, they scan, okay? Third, use visuals instead of text whenever you can, like infographics, tables, or timelines, or charts, or whatever, to simplify complex ideas. And also, again, it's way easier to consume and to read. So if you can only use infographics, by all means do it instead of like using text, right? Of course, you need text for the header, etc., and CTAs. But in most cases, infographics are extremely powerful because, again, it's really easy to consume, to convey the message, and yeah, it just converts really well. Here, very simple email, not a lot of text here, a lot of visuals, which is what matters the most, and then very aesthetically pleasing, which is another added bonus, right? But this is extremely good from the brand Casely. So header, subheader, very short and simple, concise, CTA, and some more product features here, or like product highlights here as well. So very straightforward. All right. Second design fix is making sure your above default section, your ATF section, is optimized. So basically fix your above default section. So the ATF section is the first thing people see when they open your email. If it doesn't grab attention immediately, they will not scroll. So your ATF above default section should include a clear, compelling headline that hooks the reader, a sub-headline that supports the main message, and a CTA button placed above default. So that means, so the ATF, the above default refers primarily to like that section that you see when you open your email on your mobile primarily. So I open these 2 emails, for example, on my mobile. And as you can see here, this is the above default section. I didn't need to scroll down to see the rest of the email. This is kind of what I see. So above default, above the first scroll, okay? So that being said, yeah, so as I was saying, it should also, the above default should also include a CTA button, place above default, So no scrolling required. So why it works? People make snap decisions. If they cannot instantly understand the email, they will not engage. So basically, it echoes my previous point, just making sure that everything is simple to read and they can understand the angle of the offer of the email within the first 3 seconds. And that's why making sure the ATF section is optimized is so important. Whereas here, this is the above default section of another brand, which in this case, for example, only the logo takes like 50% of the above default section, which doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense. And then we've got a menu here. That's going to be your default menu, which we don't like, by the way. And then that's it. I don't know what the email is about. But with the subject line, I can guess it's kind of a social media cross-pollating type email where they're asking you to follow them. But other than that, from the email itself, I don't know what this is about, right? And this is not optimal whatsoever. We want to make sure all the main messaging, what the email is about the full section. So in this section right here, all right? So moving on, the third point, which is extremely important, is one email should equal one focus. A single email should communicate one thing. That's it. Not many things, not many CTAs, ideas, offers, whatever. If you try to fit a product launch, a discount, a brand story, and a testimonial in one email, you lose the reader. So one email should only focus on one angle, one offer, one takeaway, right? So make sure you fix this by having one clear angle. What's the key message of this email? So for example, if you got an email with multiple messages, right? You can just, for example, you've got an email with 3 messages. Just have one email per message, and that's it. Makes your content ideation easier, and it's easier again to consume for your reader. And it just basically translates to more sales, right? So one clear angle, what's the key message? One strong offer, what's the action you want? And then one main CTA, call to action. So no competing distractions, no many CTAs and all that. Now, I want to basically finish up this presentation with this quick concept, or quick tip, if you will. Test your emails on your phone before sending them. I cannot tell you how many times this has saved us at the agency from sending emails that are not optimized. Klaviyo's preview or whatever ESP you're using might be misleading, and every device inbox provider is different. So preview your email on your phone prior to sending to ensure quality. Okay, very, very important. Very simple yet powerful tip if you want to make sure you save your ass and your emails that you're sending they just don't look like crap. Because sometimes, for example, on your mobile, you might have dark mode activated, dark mode on, which most people do actually. And if your email is not optimized for dark mode, then it's gonna look like crap. So make sure you do that, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Now, hopefully you found value in this video right here. Make sure you implement those email design fixes, and I can guarantee you that you'll see like double the results you're getting right now. Okay, the reason why I say this is because most of those design fixes come from the mistakes I see all the time from the Klaviyo accounts we audit. And when I say all the time, I truly mean it. For 70% of the accounts we audit, their email designs might look good, but they're just not optimized for sales whatsoever. Now, if you want a reliable team to handle your email marketing and just create amazing, beautiful, and high converting designs, feel free to reach out to me. A link to my scheduler is going to be in the description box below, so feel free to go in there and book it, and that works for you. We can put together, as I mentioned before, a free Klaviyo audit for you, as well as a specific plan of attack. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.